What up? Happy But Alive Saturday to the wonderful, beautiful people out here in the metaverse.
Hey y'all, happy But Alive.
Hey, no BS, not yet. But when I figure it out, how to do it, we're gonna start bringing this show to you in the metaverse. I'm talking about real deal. You go in there, you can look around, you can look at our face on a big ass screen, and you can be like, damn, this nigga made it big, bro. Yeah, and kept it real. Anyway, yeah, I don't know if y'all ever first and read it. What's up, Mo? Some more. Sorry. Well,
Hey, some more.
I got two Mo's. Um, I say Momo. There you go. Anyhow, I don't know if y'all ever been in or did any virtual reality stuff, but it's cool. It's very cool. In some aspects, it's a little underwhelming. Um, yeah. So you can watch like whole concerts, right? And that's where the underwhelming part come in for me. It's like the interaction between you watching it in a virtual setting in real life. Uh, P, can you do me a favor?
Mm-hmm.
You get a chance, can you close that garage?
Sure.
Be hearing stuff, my mind be warping. Anyhow, but yeah. But anywho, we got a great show for y'all today. We got a lot of good topics, a lot of things to talk about. First and foremost, how about a week been? Have you had a good week? Have you had a prosperous week? Have you had a productive week? Trials and tribulations, things hit you. Did you just, continue forward, kept it pushing, kept it moving? Don't let it beat you up. Don't let it take you out the game. Or even if you did let it take you out the game, did you bounce back? You know what I'm saying? Was your comeback game on point? Let us know in the comments, please, good people. Yeah, I know for us, we've had we had an interesting week thus far. We seen one of our nieces, one of the younger nieces that we don't see that often. We saw her a decent bit of times this week, which was awesome. Like most, I don't know anybody else in here have be around little children, especially if you don't see them a whole heck of a lot. When you hold on, y'all hear gunshots. Trying to decipher if it was gunshots or was I hearing fireworks. I thoroughly believe that was gunshots. Hmm. Okay. When you come out, can you grab my pistol, please? Thank you. Anywho, we're gonna make sure we protect ourselves up in here. But yeah, so um that was great. We had a minor setback. The timing of it is uncanny. Our truck broke down, so we're still in the process of trying to get that situated. That's a feat in itself from trying to find the parts and got somebody that's gonna do it. But like I said, just it's a process in itself. Um, on top of that, being without a vehicle is a you know is a headache, but we're making it do what it do. Um, Even more importantly, we actually have a trip planned. I want to say next week Sunday. Yeah, yeah, we have supposed to have a trip planned next week Sunday. So trying to get the truck situated to where not only can we drive, but we feel comfortable driving it. We have a nice little journey ahead of us. And the last thing you want to happen is for your vehicle to break down on your way you out of town, because now you're subjected to them out of town people and out of town prices, and nobody want that. So we're gonna get that situated, get it taken care of. If anybody else on here is an adult, you know how that goes. Adulting can be ghetto as hell. But I'm in the words of, hold on, sorry y'all. They keep hitting these shots and stuff. I'm trying to make sure it's not super close to my home. Sorry. Yeah. So, in the words of my wonderful wife, just blessed to be able to take care of these things that come up, because in a lot of situations, a lot of people aren't able to take care of them. So, immensely blessed to be able to take care of it and keep it pushing forward. No harm, no foul. Don't like it, you know how it is. A person like me, you don't like spend no kind of bread. So, spend a decent amount. You know what I'm saying? It takes that a little bit, but it's all G. It's all G. Aside from that, man, uh, week has been phenomenal. I said, push forward. We're gonna get the damn thing situated, problem solving, keep it moving. But Miss Jones, are you still in the building? If you are, how your week been? So, um, simply, I don't know how to pronounce that last part. Her Addy, but simply or Essa, I don't know. Anyhow, that's one of our beautiful, wonderful nieces. She's in elementary school. Of course, these kids today is a lot more tech savvy than what we used to be because we weren't used to this type of stuff. And so she comes on here to do her own thing. She has her own Instagram, her own YouTube page. Like I said, follow her on there. Check her videos out, man. Adorable, adorable videos. Adorable. Um, I'm sorry, guys. My bad. Um, yeah. Sorry. I keep hearing like multitude of gunshots, y'all. So, it's throwing me off. Like I said, I'm trying to make sure I pinpoint exactly where said gunshots are coming from. Anywho, hey Michelle, how you doing? What you said, second and maybe ready? Well, okay, okay. P said, P ain't rambling. I'm trying to get my shit together over here. Um, good content, P. Okay, all right, Michelle, you're doing the most. You're doing the most. Yes, I do have topics for the night, Michelle. Nice. So when you acting up, Michelle, I ain't gonna call you Michelle. I'm gonna call you Michelle and the hoochie. So let's pull up one of these awesome, phenomenal topics that I do have on board, ready to go. I'm not making this up as I go. All right, all right, all right. Here we go. So first and foremost, okay, it's they are relentless out here today. Can y'all hear that? Maybe not. Anywho, um, we're gonna start off in a positive way, right? We're gonna get this thing started off in a real positive way. So, anybody else seen the Emmys? I know a lot of people don't look at the Emmys. Especially a lot of people of color. But let me phrase that: young people of color, old people maybe. But I know my people don't really care too much. But Michelle say, "P, your great wife." No, I don't hear anything. Be safe. Yes, yes, by all means. Like legit. I don't know what's being shot, whom being shot at, but at this point in time, it's overdone. Like I don't know if it's just a bunch of misses. I don't know what the fuck going on. They shooting their boars in the woods, foxes and shit. I can't tell you. Uh, in a hoochie. So, um, the Emmys came about. So one show that me and Piatra fell in love with during this pandemic was Abbott Elementary. I don't know if any of you have seen Abbott Elementary. If you haven't seen it, please, by all means, go check it out. You will not regret it. It is funny, it's witty, It's great acting. Just the whole premise of the show is phenomenal, right? Um, hold on one second, y'all. Boom. Welcome to Wayne in the building. What's up, Dwayne?
Hey, what's up? What's happening?
What's up, brother? What's up, brother?
Hey, Dwayne.
So, so Abbott Elementary, right? So we're gonna change it. There we go. So Abbott Elementary, like I said, phenomenal series. I believe it comes on ABC, NBC, one of them, I can't remember.
Something like that.
Yeah, so one of them 3-letter shows.
Wednesdays, I think.
Programmers. Yeah, so they racked up at Emmys. The co-founder, yeah.
I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, bro, I swear it's like a war. She, what's her name?
Quinta Brunson.
Quinta Brunson, yes. If anybody remember Quinta, her humble beginnings or her, started days, Quinta used to do like skits and whatnot, like a lot of people do these days. Yes, one of her most famous skits was she was in the movie theater with a big tall brother because she's short. And the nigga told her she can get a popcorn, she can make it large. And the nigga said her famous line was, "A fucking lord, he got money." It's hilarious. She do a lot better than me. But anyhow, it's her show. She's leading actress in that show. Like I said, she's a co-founder, show whatever.
Writer.
Writer. I thought she was co-founder.
Well, I don't think
I guess writer. Yeah.
And she's the writer and producer.
She starred Millie Rock on Any Block. She did. She damn sure did. So they racked up. I'm talking about they got Emmys for won Emmys, multiple Emmys for the show. She won an Emmy. One person in particular that I just love the fact that she won an Emmy. I thought she did a great job. When I first got introduced to her and her acting chops, was anybody else seen Moesha?
Of course.
The mama on Moesha. Miss Shirley Ralph. She won for supporting actress in a comedy series for Abbott Elementary. And first of all, sister ain't aged one little bit. She look just like she finna say, "Mo, what you doing?" she ain't aged one little bit. But she is amazing. If you see her on the show, she definitely look aged on the show. But you see her on the Emmy stage, it's like a y'all have seen the Avengers when they do that little de-age and shit. That she looked on the show. Yeah, her hair was amazing, Michelle. Matter of fact, I got a picture. I want to show you this picture, but I want to give away the rest of my topics. See, that's how prepared I am today.
I think everybody saw her.
Here you go. Dwayne ain't seen her. Dwayne, you seen her?
You sure Dwayne ain't seen
What?
There you go.
Oh yeah. That's what's up, man. That's what's up.
But yes. So just want to give kudos and shout out to them for doing a phenomenal job. The new season just came out. I haven't checked it out yet, but definitely do tune in, check it out, stream it, whatever you do. It's if I say if you haven't seen the old season, check the old season out. Have you looked at the Abbott Elementary, Dwayne?
No.
Nigga. Check it out. It's great. You like Seinfeld?
Yeah, I'm sure it is. I heard people saying it's good or whatever.
You like Seinfeld?
No.
You know what? It ain't like Seinfeld.
Okay.
It's better than Seinfeld. Anywho, but yes. Dwayne, Michelle said, "What's wrong with your energy?"
My energy?
No,
my lights on.
You saw your lights on.
Yeah.
I said, now you out here shooting over by my house, is it? So when I tell you, you
what?
can't hear.
I can barely hear you. Shit. Go ahead.
Can you hear me better? Can you hear me now?
Yes, it's the volume up
Oh,
here
nah.
on
I
my
was just
end,
saying.
not yours.
I was saying, Dane, you out here shooting by my house. Like, I don't know what the fuck going on over here, dude. But I heard at least 40 gunshots since we started this show. Like, it's been crazy. But it's all good. We protected. So whatever I'm hearing is not automatic. It's a bunch of piles, space, piles, space, pile. I don't know what these niggas shooting at or who or what. No, they keep it where they keeping that shit at. Keep away from me. I was about to say they're not even the same. Laugh out loud. You seen lackadaisical. You thought I wasn't gonna say that word, did you? Fuck you up. Wait, did you freeze? Or you acting like you froze? I just saw your eye flinch. I saw your eye flinch. It just did it again. You just did your eyeball move. You can't hold it too long. Keep that face now. Oh, now he gonna phase out. Or he might have been frozen. That's why I saw eyeball flinch. But anywho, we gonna get into this next little side piece. You like the topic so far, Michelle? You see all these damn topics I got?
You only did one so far.
But I got more. I got more than a can. So, Pete this. Dwayne, what? Sid, y'all. Sick of y'all, maybe. So you have did one topic. Yes, I got more coming. I said that. I got calm down. So we're gonna talk about a little white privilege real quick. It's probably gonna be damn near back to back. So have y'all heard about the whole welfare fraud thing with Brett Favre? So if you don't know, Brett Favre is a Hall of Fame football quarterback, NFL quarterback. He was actually it didn't just happen, just in the mainstream news. But apparently, Mr. Favre, an ex-governor of Mississippi, and plus a handful more people are being investigated for defrauding the Mississippi welfare system for foreign. I think like $5 million. I think overall though, I think it's like 77 million. And he was trying. Well, I don't know if he did or not. I guess he did since they investigating, but he got $5 million allocated towards his alma mater, Mississippi, I don't know if it's state or just College Mississippi, where his daughter attended school as well, to get a volleyball facility built for them. The thing is, right? So, like I told y'all, Brett Favre is a Hall of Fame quarterback. Estimated earning in the NFL, this just off of his checks in the NFL. There's nothing else, no endorsements, anything. Brett Favre made over $100 million while he played in the NFL. Like I said, not including endorsements or whatever. He's supposed to pay it back. Actually, no. So not only was he involved in this welfare fraud thing, he also was involved in another little scandal that he had going on. I want to say last year sometime, when he was supposed to do some public speaking things or whatever, and they paid him $1 million to do it. He never did it, and when they came, so they had to go after him for said $1 million. So he was said that he wasn't going to pay it back, right? Well, by him saying I guess by time continue, progress on, interest build on the money that you owe them folks. So now, then rather, his new total wasn't $1 million. It was $1 million plus now. So what he did, he paid back the $1 million. I want to say the interest was like $500,000. He ain't paid that back yet. Like I said, he said he wasn't gonna pay shit back at the beginning. So yeah. So he just got his hands in all kinds of shit. But hell, before that, when he was right toward the end of his career while he was still playing, I want to say he was in Minnesota, I believe it was, when this happened. He got caught up in, and I ain't gonna say caught up. He was involved in this whole dick sending scandal to women at the football facility. Apparently, he liked to send pictures of dick to women, unbeknownst to them, or unsolicited dick picture, they would say, to women. So Mr. Favre he's just a real good old boy. And the thing is, right, after that last, like I said, the last thing I just spoke about, that happened toward the end of his career. So he went to the Hall of Fame even after that happened with no problem, right? That's first. Second, he's still associated with NFL. They still parade him out there. They still, put him on certain programmings and different sports things. He do commentary for and speaking engagements for and stuff like that. And no problem. Nobody said anything. The crazy part to me though is that, like I said, about the right privilege part of it. All that happened, Mr. Favre, currently, after the $5 million welfare fraud situation going on, which is being investigated also by the FBI, he's at home. It's not like he's in jail. It's not like, they have him or locked him up at all and gave him no outlandish, crazy ass bond. He's at home. He hasn't seen inside jail cell as of yet. Him nor anybody else who has been involved in this thus far. My thing and the issue, just even for me to bring this up, is that right now, Michelle, if you go and you buy 300 food stamps from a random person, right, from a random black person, and they find out that she sold you $300 worth of food stamps, they don't come down on her and they don't come down on you. When I say come down, meaning they're gonna lock both y'all ass up and they're gonna fine and get her fees and all this kind of shit. That happens for $300. What the fuck was happening for $5 million? You get to sit at the crib and still chill. Anybody came and snatch you away and like that. We all going to jail. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. No matter what your status is, if you got caught up in something like if anybody black, and it's just truth of the matter, I say this. I'm leery about saying anybody of color nowadays because people of color is a real broad stroke, and people of color can be black people, brown people, it can be Asians, because it's all encompassing together. And truthfully, you ask me, I don't believe an Asian person would go to jail if it was them in this type of situation. But any black person, man, they would have railroaded you. Y'all wouldn't have heard nothing. Y'all wouldn't been able to go to your TV, to your internet, to anything without saying them plaster and bash this athlete if he was a black person. Hell, if it was a woman black person, same narrative. I'm amazed that they wanted to destroy the black teachers' lives over cheating, but he stole $5 million and he chilling. Hey, right now to this day, depending on where you live at in this country, and depending on what county you live at, if you put down that your child lives in a district that they actually do not live in, they will come and lock your ass the fuck up. You will be charged for that. Period. That's falsifying documentations, and a slew of other bullshit they'll throw on top of it just for the fuck of it. That's what I'm talking about. They would not hesitate. I recall a couple years ago watching the mom go through the same shit, and she had to endure that by herself because they made it such a stink about it, made it such a point to point out that she had did this. Like I said, they shamed and tried to embarrass her, in my opinion, to the world. Brett Favre this welfare thing, like I said, this ain't just happened. You barely hear about it. You might hear somebody talk about it here and there sparingly for a hot second. If there had been anybody else, like I said, of the same race as us, oh brother, you wouldn't, nigga. Right now, we talking about, if you on YouTube, when you looking at YouTube, I guarantee you'll see commercials about them talking grease about the person, like it would no tomorrow. That's one. Two. Like I said, Brett Favre got something to. This is before this happened. This is when the testing shit happened. Brett Favre got sent to the Hall of Fame with no problems. Then nobody said anything to Brett Favre. Brett Favre went up smooth selling, right? Well, here it is. And granted, I'm not saying that Brett Favre the only player who had any incidents off the field, but I am saying that people of color, you got to endure. They make you feel it. I say that. They make you feel it. I do mean that people of color that time, because like I said, they do it for, they'll do it to an essay in a minute, depending on what field game that you play. But you got a person like T.O., Terry Owens. Terry Owens is he's a Hall of Fame wide receiver, phenomenal player back in his heyday. People put him as like if you're talking about best receivers ever, he's in the top 3 category consistently, right? The issue that I had with that is that T.O. never had any off-field discretions. He had no issues off the football field. All his issues came on the football field. And truthfully, a lot of issues were based on people's opinion, because if you ask a lot of his teammates, they go either way. But his productivity on the field was Hall of Fame caliber. His outside of the field persona was Hall of Fame caliber. He never got in trouble, never did anything. He ain't out here beating on his wife. He never messed with anybody that unsolicited. You didn't hear him about getting drugs, violence, none of that stuff. But T.O. had to go and had to wait multiple times before he was accepted to the Hall of Fame, because people didn't like him and they felt like he was a cancer in the locker room. But like I said, you talk directly to his teammates. Some go one way, some go the other. And I guarantee you that's anybody in life. Anybody in life, you got people, some people don't like, some people don't like. It's just that the fact of the matter. It is what it is. But they didn't use his actual play on the field to determine him being the first ballot Hall of Famer. They used his they said his antics, at least how they categorized it, to not let him be a first ballot Hall of Famer. But Brett Favre, he sent dick pics to a few cheerleaders, to a few chicks here and there. They ain't asked for it. No problem, Chief. Come on in the building. Have a bill. It's on us. Bullshit. They accused her of stealing educational resources. What they really said, we don't want your black child here, and we know our education is better. That's exactly what they're saying. That's exactly what it's saying. Exactly. But like I said, they claim the FBI is investigating this currently. They interviewed him and all this bullshit. I want to see nigga thrown in the goddamn jail. I want to see him treated like they treat us, which is, if you deem how you treat us fair, then treat him the same way. I'm talking about railroad his ass, plaster his face across everything, and go from there. Same damn system that took Reggie Bush Heisman from this man. This man was the most electric college football player you ever saw. And because y'all wasn't paying the athletes, and he was paid under the table like most of the athletes were getting paid at that time, because y'all didn't like him as an individual because of what he was doing, how he was out there embarrassing cats. Y'all railroad this boy and made him give back his Heisman after he had won award, fan score, got it, had shit at home, his trophy case. And we all come get this bitch in blood. You'll never get that trophy.
The one that was dating Kim Kardashian?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes, he had to give back his Heisman. I would never, ever. What's up, E? Ever in my life.
Hey, Erica.
I said, y'all had to get that bitch in blood. But that's just my rant about that. But while we speaking on privilege, crackers, I'm pretty sure y'all heard about the owner for the Phoenix Suns. He also owns the Phoenix Mercury, WNBA Phoenix Mercury. His name is Robert Saver. So Robert apparently goes around using the N-word to describe people. Robert he's one of them type cats that do inappropriate jokes and inappropriate shit to females. Robert had a board meeting where Robert told the story of how he first discovered Head, or was either Head or Pornhub, one or two. It don't even matter. The story is not. It's not work safe, as people will say. So I'm reading to you exactly what it say. So they did an investigation that found that during his time with the Suns and Mercury, Sever used the N-word at least 5 times when recounting statements of others. There were also instances of inequitable conduct toward female employees. The NBA sales statement included sex-related comments and inappropriate comments on employees' appearances. So what they did with this cat, the punishment that they gave him so far, here you go. They fined him $10 million. Now, mind you, he's a billionaire. I just want to put that out there. They fined him $10 million, and they banned him for a year. $10 million in the ban for a year. Now, let me just remind y'all about something. A couple years ago, it's a name I'm finna say, and y'all might know his name just because of how controversial this whole thing was. Donald Sterling.
Yes, we remember him.
Huh?
So yes, we remember him.
Yes. Donald Sterling used to be the owner of the LA Clippers, right? Don Sterling was recorded having a private conversation with his mistress, I guess, aka his side chick, and he used the word nigga a few times, right? They stripped. Well, let me phrase that. The players refused to play for him. They refused to. They was going to shut down the playoffs because they were going to the playoffs around that time, and so the owners and the NBA commissioner, really it's the owners. The commissioner is paid by the owners. It's a whole whatever. But anyhow, went on the fence. They had to go and they had to make him sell his team, and that's what you got. The guy who owns the team now, I think he's like a Microsoft guy or somebody that anyway, another billionaire came in and bought that team. My thing is that was for a recording that was done illegally in the privacy of his conversation having with somebody. This cat right here, you guys did a thorough investigation, right? They said clear right here. They did a whole investigation and found that he said nigga more than one time. They said that he was being inappropriate with female employees about their outfits, saying inappropriate things to them. So not only he's a racist, he's misogynistic, and you have proof of this, right? You found proof. Now, not only that, you got some ex-NBA players like Jalen Rose, who said who did he has his own podcast, and he was saying recently how he's been saying that dude is the worst owner ever that he ever known, point blank, period, because of he already know how he act because he played for a team for a short period of time. So how the hell is it that they even remotely think like let him keep that damn team? Right now, NBA season hasn't started. Let me see. No, I'm tripping. Yeah, it hasn't started as of yet. But I guarantee you, come toward the beginning of the season, I got a great feeling that if he is the owner of that team currently or still,
hey Rachel,
they're going to box him out. Hey Rachel, they're gonna make sure that he's still that team. So you're gonna have him out the way a little bit. What is vibrating?
Chance calling me.
Oh,
Michelle said they should do a class action lawsuit against him for sexist comments and hostile working environment.
they should. See, that's how somebody described it too, though. Somebody described themselves as a hostile work environment. Hella hostile. But yeah, like I said, it just the thing is, right, is that people, let me phrase that, white people of this caliber, this is how they act. This is what they, whether they do it to you in your face or not, 10 times out of 10, this is what you're going to see. But this is how they're going to present themselves when they think that nobody's really paying attention or they think they can get away with it and nobody going to say anything to them about it. But this is the kind of stuff you need. You need more calling out of it. Now, granted, I know a lot of people say that if you call it out, they're just gonna keep it in, keep hiding it. I say call it out and smudge them out, meaning take away that, they got no money to live forever. They already half of them already half dead in the goddamn way. Let them go to their last day and let them die off. Don't let them influence any goddamn body else coming up. And
Erica said it should be against him, his team, and the NBA.
Well, the team, I don't know about the team. I can see even the NBA. I can't say nothing about the NBA because, like I said, it's your facility, right? It's your team. So the stuff that you do around certain people, like I said, I'm not saying he did around everybody, but if he did around certain people, now if the team know that this is the type of player he is, from my understanding, they were saying that they knew that this is how Donald Sterling was for a long period of time. I think they have to do a better job, like you said, of calling it out. You got to say something. You can't just sit back and get your check and keep it moving and be like, oh, it is what it is. No, man, fuck that. You got to say something. Because the only thing you're doing, you're setting up the people behind you to get fucked over consistently. It's like when Monique was when Monique was talking about a while back, and she was speaking on I think she was talking about how she had a conversation with Goldberg, and she was like how Whoopi was telling her just basically just to just talk about handle it behind closed doors and don't make such a big fuss about it and just kind of let stuff go. And she was like, "Nah, sister," she like because if I don't stand up for myself now, only thing it's gonna do for the little girls come behind me is gonna tell them that it's okay to do what you ask me to do. And she like, I can't do that. Somebody, and how it always is, somebody got to be the first. Somebody got to be the one to call the bullshit out before things get somewhat better in those situations. So I just know that beginning of the season, if they catch still an owner, I ain't much as I love me some NBA. I love me some NBA. I won't fuck with it. It'd be like I did NFL for the last 3-4 years. I just let it be what it's gonna be. I won't participate. I know PS, you don't get nothing about the NBA. Mm-mm. Oh Lord.
I'm sorry. I'm looking at the screen and your light's doing something really weird. I'm trying to see if this will fix it.
Gotcha. Why are you doing that?
Nope, it's not. You look at the screen real quick. Sorry, y'all. You see how the light going in and out? The brightness.
Oh, yeah. House Ghost. Cut it out now. House Ghost. We want to be seen sometime, man.
We really got to get our filming set up. It's on our to-do list, y'all. Like D'Angelo said, I think y'all missed it at the beginning. He was saying one day he going to bring Buck Wild Live to y'all in the metaverse. I don't know about all that, but one day we're going to have us some professional filming set up going.
We're going to bring to you in the metaverse.
I mean, you can. I'm just saying.
So I just want to share this right quick. This wasn't on my docket initially, but I brought it on docket because I know Piatri's going to love it. Did y'all see this? A Hillman Homecoming. They have a Different World 35th anniversary. First of all, 35 years when this first came out is preposterous. Nigga, I am only 37. Damn, I'm almost 40. I didn't even realize that. They say you feel young in the spirit. Anyhow, are y'all here for it? It's gonna be an all-day marathon on Saturday, September 24th. Oh, we ain't gonna be here.
We don't know at this point. But
Yeah,
no, we
true,
will.
too.
We actually don't leave till Sunday.
Oh, so we're gonna sit here and watch fucking Different World all the live long day.
I'm here for it.
I bet you is.
Mm-hmm.
I bet you is. And I don't know if I don't have a TV One app. I don't know if it's free on there or whatever case may be. It possibly is. Try it out. See what's up. If not, go to your to your provider or whatever. Go to your Fire Stick. You know how we get down. Do what you gotta do with the boogie and just make it happen, Cal. But yes, if y'all want to, we can watch it together. And I don't know how that works because I ain't gonna sit at the damn TV. I'm at this computer screen and watch this because first of all, it'll be uncomfortable watching that for that minute that long. Second of all, I might can bring out another and watch it too though. Anyhow, if y'all want to, we can do it. But just second of all, keep in mind, I am I'm loud. When something I like going on and something funny, I laugh loud, I talk loud. It is what it is. People hate me in the movie theater, but they can't fight me. So I just want to share it with y'all, man. Black excellence. Let's see here. Boom, 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 boom. All right. Michelle said she's definitely gonna watch it.
Yeah.
The other owners might add if it starts affecting their money too. Yeah, that's what they did with Don Star, and they had to because they were talking about counting the players talking about not playing the playoffs. And that was a big no. You can't. You're not enough to let you stump out that money, man. Like you said, when it comes to that money, they don't play no games, man. For real. All right. So I'm looking for this video. I'm trying to find this video, and while I'm looking for it, I want y'all to talk some. Well, I want y'all to listen to what I'm saying. So, have y'all seen the video of a 6 foot, 270 pound, 15-year-old boy, and what he did to his mama house?
Oh yeah.
So this teenager, allegedly, matter of fact, I think I might have got it, y'all. I think I do. When I say ramshacked, I'm talking about tore the fuck up his mama house. I'm not sure it to y'all real quick.
I think you sent it to me on Instagram.
I got it. I'm good like that. Here we go. Get sound on here. Tell me y'all can hear it. First of all, I'm gonna point out something real quick before I go back to y'all. You see that chunky bit out that damn granite countertop? Now you know they ain't real granite. Anyway, just want to point that out real quick. Somebody lied to her about that apartment she bought it. So first and foremost, this all was supposed to happen because she took away his phone. She took away a little nigga phone. She didn't discipline him because of his size. What would y'all had done, man?
I would have sent him back to Jesus.
You would send him back to Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
You telling me that legit, if Mari ever gain weight,
mm-hmm.
and he ever get tall,
mm-hmm.
and you take his phone away,
mm-hmm.
and let's say I'm out of the country, so I can't even be here to see, you got no masculine energy in the room,
mm-hmm.
and this nigga come here and ransack this whole flow.
He wouldn't have the opportunity to get through the full ransack unless I'm not home. But no, I'm gonna literally try to take his head off his shoulders, because if that kind of behavior goes unchecked, that's what you continue to get. I'm sure this is probably not the first time something this, maybe not this severe, but something similar to this has happened. And because he feels like his mother is scared of him, then he feels like he is able to do this type of stuff with no repercussions. And at the very least, if I am that scared of him that I don't feel like I could physically chastise him, then I'm going to call the police. I wouldn't want that for my child. I'd rather fuck him up, bruise his ego up a little bit, and he be all right than to put him into the prison system, or, I guess that wouldn't be prison, but, to give him a criminal record. But ain't no way in hell you can let that go unchecked, because it's just going to continue to happen, and it's going to be more and more severe every time. And instead of him taking a chunk out of your granite next time, you have to try and take a chunk out of your head. So, no.
So, Erica said that she said she's been dealing with his mental illness for years.
So he's mentally ill. Okay, you left that part out. You said it was because of his size.
That's what the report say, but like I said, I didn't go, I didn't get the details of it.
Gotcha.
But she said, because dealing with his mental illness for years.
But looking at that house, that means that he probably poses a threat to himself and others, which means he might need to be in a facility.
Possibly. Because I ain't gonna lie to you. So also Michelle said did she not see the signs of aggression before? She probably did. She probably didn't pay no attention. He said I saw a follow-up that she posted online. Okay, see, I didn't see the follow-up. So I know a lot of people comment that basically when no need fathers in the household, no father in there. Now I would say this to you. Now, growing up in the house, when my pop were there, sometimes him and my mom was together, sometimes they weren't together. My grandfather was prevalent in our life. My father was in our lifestyle. But primarily growing up in the house with my mother, being a big kid, bigger than your mom. Like I said, we stopped getting whoopings before I had probably around 10. Because by that time, I was already bigger and taller than my mom was. My mom was she's tall for a woman, but we surpassed her as we grew as young boys. Mm-hmm. But I'll say this to you. It's kind of like, to me, it's kind of like it's Michelle, you ain't gonna like this. It's kind of like Jesus, the religion threat to me. It's like when people say stuff like, you're gonna go to hell if you do this, and that's implanted in your psyche since you've been yay high to thigh, grasshopper, however some kind of shit go. I don't know. But
I think it was knee high to a grasshopper.
Yeah, you can't, so yeah, so they my mom used to do the same type of tactic when we was growing up, meaning she was consistently threatening us. I'm talking about on good days. She just, I brought you in here, I'll take you out.
But I think the threatening is the problem, though, if there's no action behind it. And not to say, because I'm not for brutalizing kids or anything like that. I'm very much a proponent of finding other methods of reprimanding a child than physical, than a physical punishment. But at the same time, I think, and D'Angelo has talked about this, we have family members who do it, where they scream and yell and threaten, and that's all they do, but there's never any follow-up behind it. There's never actually any repercussions. It's just all the rah, 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 and you get nothing when you do that. So it takes kids about 5 seconds to learn you ain't about shit, and they gonna keep trying.
So I'll say this. So when I say the threats came on good days, meaning it wasn't nothing to do because we ain't there then. You get what I'm saying? It will be so the threats are there. It's looming, right? Mm-hmm. It's like what she's been saying for however long. So when you did do something, and probably more my brother than me, my brother more of a handful at times than I was, but she would act. It wasn't she taking your life, but she would act on some of them promises.
Of course, it wasn't taking your life.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Here.
Yeah, what I'm saying. She would act on some of them promises. Whenever the extreme, but she would do something like P saying, and you understood there was ramifications and repercussions for your actions, right? And kind of like what P saying too. it was like I'm assuming, I can't speak for her, but just my assumption. It was more or less like, I rather deal with you and deal and put these hands on you in this house, or even in a driveway, in the backup or whatever, opposed to you going out here in the real world thing that shit's acceptable and you getting, dealt with in a real bad way. Michelle said she knew she has been dealing with this for years. What kind of help have she tried to get? I don't know. He said she also said she sent the video to someone to in confidence, and they broke trust by posting it. Oh yeah, you can't trust people. I tell you that much. Amari said, "I know one thing. I'm not fighting him. I don't get whoopings no more. I just get slapped." Gotcha. Michelle said, I'm not going to threaten you and yell. I'm not going to. I'm going to be showing a bunch of violence either. I'm not going to be showing a bunch of violence either. Now, you get out of line, you're gonna find out. If you have a mental health issue, I'm doing everything I can. But sometimes everything you can ain't enough. He said, at this point, as sad as it is, my child would need to be institutionalized for his own sake.
Yeah, that's what I said. He seems like he needs to be in the facility.
Yeah. So ironically enough, I grew up with a cousin, female cousin actually. She was mentally handicapped, and she was strong as a Dickens. I'll tell you that. She was her mood swings were very erratic at times. I'm talking about from me sitting there chilling, talking to her lunging at you to take your face off, and no repercussions from it. I know I was younger at the time, so I didn't know in details, everything that how it progressed itself within the household. My auntie, her other kids were already grown. This was her baby child. This was the last one left in the house. But I said she was mentally handicapped, so she stayed with her regardless of the fact. They had fights. Apparently, she would jump on her at times. Sometimes she would hurt her. I know for a fact. I remember a few times Mom had to come over there and get on her because A, that's my sister. You can put your child not. You can put your hands on my sister like you just lost your mind. And B, to just try to talk to her sister, and to my auntie and Trevor, and try to figure some stuff out. Now. I can't, like I said, I was younger at times, so I don't know what type of help my cousin was getting, if she was getting any kind of help. But I do know that her mood swings didn't change no time since last time I saw her, whatever case may be. And I will say this, that if that boy is dealing with the same type of mood swings that she used to deal with, if he is, well, apparently he is erratic from the look of that house, and he can be very destructive. That's 15. That's a big kid. I hate to say this, but I think institutionalized might be your best option. If you've been dealing with this for this long, and this is still where y'all at with it, to kind of like y'all said, I'm pretty sure this ain't the first time that he had any type of emotional outbreak that translated itself into violence. If this is what it translated itself into now, who to say next time it won't be something deadly? And not say that he's intentionally doing it. Like I said, if you truly have mental issues, sometimes you can't you can't self-regulate how you feel it, and you act out. When you act out, it can get aggressive, overly aggressive. Need to say, but yes. Hold on, y'all. There you go. Hey, y'all, just FYI, Dwayne been here the whole time. I just ain't let him back into now.
Are you serious?
Don't lie to them people like that.
I said, D, you gotta get your fucking mind right, bro. But nah. D, you see what I'm talking about the 15-year-old boy?
I will hope that you would keep in mind that I haven't been here this whole time. So no, I don't know what you're talking about.
All right, so it's a video that went out. 15-year-old, 270-pound teenager tore his mother's house the fuck up. Let me show you the video right quick.
You ain't worry about everybody else's side.
Hey man, this the way the house look. The second look ain't that bad.
Mm-hmm.
So I took the sound off. It's just her crying.
What happened?
The boy happened. So apparently she
Okay.
took his cell phone, and this is how he responded to that. I won't be surprised if Lisa Aiden told her she got to get out. And he didn't spend that one fucking room, bro. I'm talking about he went through that bitch like a Tasmanian devil.
And what do you say her son looks like?
So the son is 15 years old, 270.
Is he on the football team or anything?
I'm trying to see if they do say anything about his height. Hold on, look at my notes again. Oh, he's 6 feet tall.
Your notes, you such a kid.
Yeah, thank you. That's what the fuck I do. But yeah. So yeah, 270, 6 feet, 15. And apparently, talking to Erica, the lady, she sent her, I guess like another video she put out herself. Because that video wasn't supposed to go out. She sent it to somebody else in confidence, and she said they broke her trust and shared it with the world. But she said that he has mental health issues, and she's been dealing with his mental health issues for a while.
Amari and Michelle said y'all sound dry. Y'all need to bring y'all energy up.
Oh, you said we sound dry? Scooby-Doo, nigga. Scooby mother loving do. But yeah. So we were talking about basically the consensus is that the child probably need to be institutionalized for his safety and for anybody else's, apparently. That's type of damage that he's doing when he's having a fit or having a outbreak moment, because they can potentially lead to some to some trouble. Because today is your mama house. Tomorrow you go to school and somebody, do some trip up on you, something. The kids just assholes. Who said you're not liable just to go the fuck off? Mm-hmm. I know you was a trouble kid when you was young back in the day. I thought you might have some, something to add to it.
Yeah, but I was never 6 feet,
You know,
270 pounds. So yeah.
I was.
If I did anything like that, I would just gotten beat down. So
okay, so that's a good question. By who though?
My damn mama. But then again, I don't know. We didn't have anything to tear up anyway. So it's hard to tear up. Hard to tear up poverty.
So what you saying that you went like Tasmanian devil went to prove some shit? Possibly.
No. Hell, that actually might have been good if I got institutionalized. Like, oh snap, there's some good shit here. I'm actually getting fed.
What's wrong with this nigga?
They actually feed you here.
3 times a day? Y'all got fucking money.
Water? My cousin just laughing at me because I said it was red. They had cable. I had to go myself.
You were dead ass serious. You like, whatever nigga. Y'all nigga got Nickelodeon?
Yeah. Yeah, and they was all fucking laughing and shit. Oh shit, TBS. But
now hold up, time out.
Yeah. So.
Time out, my brother. You had that.
Even though TBS wasn't really like cable.
Yeah, I just
like
want to say
WGN and fucking
yeah,
and fucking
you should have had TBS. You should have had PBS. TBS
and like
and
USA.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, USA.
Showtime. That's before they really started.
Back then, it was just HBO. It's like just HBO and Cinemax. No, Cinemax was around then. But
in the Blu-ray channel.
Yeah, man. No, but
in the Blu-ray channel.
In all seriousness, yeah, that's wild. I don't know what you're doing there. So where's the kid now?
I haven't seen any update. Like I said, Erica got so she saw the update video that she posted it, but I haven't seen it as of yet.
I'm just wondering where's the so he did all that and then what? That's what I'm curious about. He did all that, then like where'd he go?
I don't know where he went. I'm pretty sure he got the fuck on.
Go to the park or yeah, I'm just saying. I'm just wondering where he went after that. I mean, like, so he turns into the Hulk and does that.
That nigga did. I'm trying to tell you, that nigga did a Tasmanian Devil, nigga. That nigga hit every room with a spin cycle.
I'm just wondering.
Her granny, well, it's not really granny, but her granny looking like countertop, look like nigga bit a piece of that bitch off. A big ass piece, like he just.
That's what I'm saying. He Hulk smashed it. He just Hulk smashed it. Just did it.
Yeah, I guess so.
So, but now, I'm just wondering after this blow up, like did he just calmly walk like to the store or just go to the library or to the movies or you know what I'm saying, the McDonald's? I mean, what happened after that? And if he's mentally challenged, like, and I'm assuming he's a Black American, so that presents a problem because as soon as officers roll up on him, they're probably gonna shoot him. So the way stuff's going in this country, so that's what I'm curious about.
Sure. Yes, I'm with you. That's why I say it's problematic. Like, that's why I go back to like Michelle and Erica and P was saying about institutionalizing. Like you probably want to put him in somewhere. If this is how if this is how he reacts to not getting his way, or this is how he reacts to being angry, he needs to be somewhere where they're not gonna hurt him, because the world's gonna fuck him up. Mom might be scared to fuck him up for whatever reason. Maybe because, like I said, because he's bigger than her. Maybe because it's her child, she don't want to hurt him. Whatever the case may be, it might be it could be a long list of reasons why she don't want to put hands on him. She just might not be that type of person. I don't know, but I will tell you this: the world don't give a fuck about him. Like you said, if he a Black man, that's how you gonna look at him as. He's 15, but he's a man to the world, and they're gonna treat him as such. He come around doing stuff like that. You go into he do that in any place else other than that household, they're going to fuck him up. They're just God's honest truth about it. And they're not gonna care about how he feeling, why they fucking him up. Rachel said her brother was that big in high school. He was on the football team, very strong. All his weight was muscle, She said her mom used to kick his butt. But let me ask you a question though, Rachel. Was your father in the household with y'all? And the reason I asked that question, right? Because I think sometimes just having that masculine energy in the household, knowing that that's what's backing up that feminine energy, as a boy, it sends a message that I might not want to try, because if I try her, he gonna come across the back. You get what I'm saying? It's like fighting somebody's little brother, and they got a big brother. I saw when I was growing up, I was a big brother. My little brother would get into some shit. There were plenty of people who was like, bruh, nigga, if you weren't here, I would tussle with your brother. You know, I tell them niggas, go on do it. He gonna fuck you up. Like he ain't just talking shit. He gonna fuck you up. And if you fuck him up, then I gotta fuck you up. It's just natural to be. So I think that's the same premise when it comes to households, when it comes to both parents in the household. I'm not saying it's all the time, but definitely you know, in a lot of cases. And like Dwayne saying with his mom, I know you say you have shit to fuck up, but you also still had the thought process that mom will fuck me up regardless, right? Like I said, I know Dwayne was wearing, how much you wearing that time, D? Like what, a cool 65 and 15? He was about 65, about 4'5".
Something like
So
that.
so his mom probably seen him as a threat. Like I told y'all, my mom was tall for a female when we was growing up. I surpassed her in height when I was like 10, 11 years old. So I've been bigger than her since 10, 11 years old. At 10, but before 10, 11, I was told, fuck them weapons, I'll knock your ass out. Fuck you think you gonna take me? If you take me, I'm gonna kill you. Those were the type of conversation that we had on a good Sunday after church. You ain't done shit wrong. It was like, no. I trust me. I'm about to action, boss. What Michelle said. Michelle said my brother was muscle 6'1". He tried to get out of line when he was 15, 16. My parents tied him to a chair, beat him with an extension cord, and he got his life together quick. Yeah, I mean, that's goddamn. That's okay. That's one way to do it. Rachel said yes, because my brother was bigger than dad, very strong. Very young, but my brother knew my dad would take him out before he allowed the world to do it. Erica said my brother was bigger than that in high school. He tried my mom exactly once. Hold on, it just moved up. Here we go. Exactly once, the cast iron skillet she threw at him barely missed his head. Yeah, see, that's the type of shit my mom was on. And it's like you, and they're like saying something threatening. They actually can take you out, come zipping past your face, and you be like, "Oh, nigga, that motherfucker really like to kill me." A whole radio. Y'all remember back in the day we had them boom boxes? Nigga, you ever seen a boom box fly past you? It was meant to hit your ass, and it ain't like it's low, so it ain't body. It's up here. Yeah, you like, you know what? Let me start trying a little later. Cause she low key off the chain. Erica said yes. Yes, Erica, that's what he had to do when the kids are big. Or what you gotta do when the kids are big. They let him know she would rather see. I bit my damn tongue. They let him know that she would rather see him dead than have him treating her any kind of way. He got the message. Erica, my dad was 5'6". My brother knew better. Like I said, that masculine energy is a mud now. My dad was you say your dad was 5'6"? I'm 6 feet. My brother like 5'11". Shit. My dad, how tall you is, P?
5'5" and a half.
P, 5'5". My dad probably is not about the same height as P, if not a little bit shorter. Yeah, I think a little bit shorter than P. And when I tell you, like y'all saying, it's just that masculine energy. And granted, my mama gave out masculine energy as well. She was very aggressive, in a sense. But like I said, you ain't gonna try, even when they went together, you're not gonna try her and not think that this little nigga ain't gonna come around the back door and kick your shit in just because. And on top of that, granddaddy, uncles, you get what I'm saying? Like that masculine energy is a motherfucker. I think it's really needed in the household. Like I don't know what this young boy household situation is, as far as fathers and whatnot, but yeah, if this is how he's acting now at 15, I say for his safety and for anybody else's safety, you might want to look into put him to somewhere where he can figure some shit out in a safe environment. Cause being in the street acting that way ain't safe. Like Dwayne said, you act out like that and you do all that shit in that house, where did you go with that same energy? I ain't heard nothing about about him getting hurt or anything. So that's a good thing, I'm assuming. But it could have been very left. Think about that. He ended up tearing that apartment down. It looked like they're in an apartment, right? And neighbors hear that. They call the police. Hey man, I don't know what's going on, but like somebody in my neighbor apartment tearing it up. The police come. They don't know anything about his mental health issues. They just see a big black man tearing the apartment down. They're not going to talk to him. They're going to harm him immediately. He's threat number one. That's how he see us. So for that mom, if you love your baby boy, definitely looking to possibly get him some real help. Because right now they ain't gonna cut it. That's not gonna cut it. I pray for him. And by the way, all y'all had some short daddies. My daddy was short too, but god dog, 5'6". Well, I don't know, man. Like I said, he was short 5'6", so I can't say that. Whatever. And Dwayne, you miss we were talking about your favorite NFL player, Brett Favre, earlier.
Yeah.
Him.
Some Brett Favre, man. Us Wings love Brett Favre.
I know you do. I know you do. It's like your favorite family heritage.
Yeah, us Waynes, us Dwaynes, we love us some Brett Favre.
Hey, you heard about him in the scandal? I mean, in this fraud in Mississippi, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sad, man. You think he's making him give back his fucking, huh?
I think he innocent.
You son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. And look, the nigga, this nigga got a test thread with the former governor who helping him defraud these niggas, talking about some, hey man, they gonna know where my money came from, and they gonna be able to trace it back. Nigga, you stupid motherfucker. Like I was telling you earlier.
It's in the justice system, you gotta go tit for tat. So what I mean by that is like somebody that's clearly guilty has to get off. So like, all right, it's like a cycle, right? Mm-hmm. Like how OJ and R. Kelly got off, then they got caught again and they went to jail or whatever. Mm-hmm. So like, all right, so has any white people been accused of some shit and got off? Because it's the cycle, like jail, get off, jail, get off, jail, get off, jail, get off. So what cycle does he fall in? Does he fall in the he's guilty but he's still getting off, or he's guilty and he's going to jail?
I mean, white people go.
I can't recall of anybody that's just gotten off. Like what
Trump's still free, ain't he?
Yeah, but he hasn't gone to court or nothing, has he? Has he had any kind of court proceedings?
I don't know if he had court proceedings, but I know they found documents that they collect. They said that he ain't supposed to have. He basically stole them from the government in his home.
Mm.
When no arrest made.
Then Brett Favre going to jail then. So he's guilty then.
Hey, like Erica said though, that nigga ain't even saying he innocent. He ain't even trying to fake it like he innocent. He ain't came nowhere and said, yeah, exactly. He ain't did the fucking the Bill Clinton. I did not do. He ain't do that shit not one time. That nigga like, yeah, well, you know. Oh, what y'all want me to use my money?
It's hard to it's hard to argue with digital evidence like that.
My thing,
hard to argue
like I said,
against it.
Like I was telling them, is that basically I just the nigga free, and I just can't. I can't for the life of me understand that. How is you free? How the former governor free? How did other people who are involved in this? How y'all walking around free? Balls out, just like whatever.
I got an idea of why they're free.
Well, I know why they free.
It might actually shock. It might actually shock you.
Go ahead, I'm listening.
Why they free? Well, they have this. They have the power of the P.
You say the power of the P.
And for all you people that's minds in the gutter, I don't mean power of the vagina. Yeah, everybody's mind like, oh snap. No, I meant power of the P as in power of pigmentation.
Yeah.
Their pigmentation,
that's the privilege,
gives them armor against the legal system. So
it's like
that's what I mean.
So what you're saying is that when these niggas get into legal trouble, when they get into criminal activity and get caught, these niggas suit up like the Power Rangers.
Yeah, but they all the White Ranger. None of the other Rangers, because the other Rangers are colors. So that would represent different races and tribes around the world. They all turn into the White Ranger. And wasn't the White Ranger like the most powerful one? Or like the special one?
He was. Him and the Green Ranger.
The one that,
but you know what's so funny? Yeah. The Green Ranger what was the special one at first.
Represent money.
Until the White Ranger came along and changed the game. The White Ranger had a flute.
The White Ranger, didn't he have like long hair?
He did have long hair.
Didn't he have like long hair or something? He looked like didn't he have like long hair or something? I ain't really watched Power Rangers like that. But so the two most powerful Rangers was the white one and the green one. So one represents white and the other one represents money. So that's the two most powerful things on earth.
So funny though, because you know how you just said that you didn't watch Power Rangers like that. So let me say this though. You said the two most powerful Power Rangers, the white and green one, they were played by the same nigga. They were the same nigga.
Yeah. And then he had like long hair or like hair to like about right here.
Yeah.
To his shoulder. Yeah.
But it's just funny because you said that all niggas is the White Ranger. All niggas the same nigga. When they put the suit on, I'm like, damn, it's fucked up because the green and White Ranger was the same nigga. This nigga just said, you know what? I got money already. Let me get to the white supremacy, nigga. I'm gonna really power up with y'all niggas now. Got my money. Now I'm going all the way white. Get the fuck out of here. Can't nobody beat me.
Yeah.
Nigga, what you say? I got a dragon and a flute, nigga. I'll fuck this all up shit in a minute, nigga. This nigga had a sword that was a flute that talked. What the fuck? Ah, man.
Like Pan. He was like Pan.
You like who?
Pan.
Top Peter Pan?
Nah, the Pan. He had the flute and he would like corral all the children. The Pied Piper.
Oh, Peter Piper.
Yeah, the Pied Piper. Yeah, or whatever he's called. But
You like Pied Piper? Yeah, that's
yeah,
that's
man,
so funny.
That's crazy.
That's one thing that they say that we there's some of the signs, some of the red flags we'll know when listening to R. Kelly. This nigga called himself the Pied Piper.
Mm.
I'm like, yeah, that makes sense, nigga. This nigga super creepy. But yeah, man, it's like I said, it's just I don't know.
Yeah.
They should go to the Hall of Fame though, because I don't know if anybody else noticed in the Hall of Fame they make a statue. They have a statue of your head in the Hall of Fame because that's what niggas want to see, dead niggas' heads in this place. They should go in the Hall of Fame and knock his head over and tell him come pick up the pieces. He out. Ain't no more this nigga in the Hall of Fame. The nigga got caught in a sex and scandal right before he got through and got done playing. The nigga done been caught up in 2 different money laundering type, or not money laundering, but money scandals since he been gone. The nigga done made over $100 million while he played just off his NFL salary. And on top of that, not include his endorsement money. The nigga still the spokesperson for Wrangler jeans. Come on, man. You know they paying this nigga a grip. And you got to use, and you want to use the poorest state in this country. The money that sets out to help the poorest, it's not the one of, this is the poorest state in this country. You going to defraud money from these people through the welfare system. And the sad part about it, I'm telling Pete this, he ain't the only one. The system is set up to where they can do this shit all the time. All politicians are fucking bullshitters. They all work for the same team. They just go and debate in public to us to make it look like something, put on a nice song and dance. But hell, I ain't gonna say behind closed doors because nigga, you see them today, you see a lot of them hanging out with each other. You when Bill Clinton was going against George Bush, you could swear them niggas didn't like each other. You can't see niggas apart now. These niggas hang out all the nigga Bill Clinton hang out with Obama. All these niggas in cahoots together, man. We just one stupid. We said tripping on politicians. These niggas ain't tripping. They debate. They come back together like Voltron, and they be good. They all summon the White Ranger, and they ready to go. Pat, you remember White Ranger, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
No, you damn don't.
I don't. Not really.
Y'all should just the Power Rangers historical TV. But anywho, we're gonna get ready and share this black business for the night, y'all. Now,
you didn't talk about the one I sent her.
What you said then?
The one about the girl and her uncle's coming over. What she had on.
So you know what, Pete? You want to introduce that?
You don't want to show the video?
Okay, all right. What you sent to me on?
I sent it on Facebook.
Yeah, but I'm on.
It's fine. So what it was, basically, it was a girl. Well, actually, you never even saw the girl. I think it was a lady doing the skit, and she was really talking to herself.
She doing skit.
But she was basically talking to her daughter, and she was like, "Hey, baby, your uncle's getting ready to come over here. You want to go put on some clothes, put on something more appropriate?" And the girl said something to the effect of, "But you always taught me, to wear whatever I'm comfortable in." And she was like, "I'm comfortable in this."
Especially in your home.
Yeah, in my house. And, the mom was like, "You know what, you're right." And I was just telling D'Angelo, I'm probably missing some key parts, but that was the gist of it. But I told D'Angelo it was a good point because he and I have this conversation all the time kind of about women and what they wear and the attention that they get and so on and so forth. And in this vein, I think D'Angelo is a little misogynistic in that, on this particular topic, because he's definitely one that believes, well, she shouldn't wear that. She don't want that type of attention. She shouldn't wear that. or I'm a person where I feel like you should be able to wear whatever you want to wear, and that does not give anybody a license to touch you, to speak to you, in a certain manner, so on and so forth. And in this effect, I felt like the bigger topic of conversation was the fact that you feel like the uncles would be, enticed in some type of way or something, based on what this girl had on. That's the bigger problem versus the clothes that she actually had on. Hopefully I explained that well.
So you did.
I know. Thanks.
First and foremost, I'm not misogynist in my viewpoint whatsoever. Okay. And the way you described that was inaccurate. Okay. So I want to clear the air on that. So, I will. Mm-hmm. So I never say it's a license for you to say or touch anybody, mm-hmm. no matter what you got going on. What I say is, I swear there's ghost in his at now. What I say is that attention comes so this is what I say. We all like to live in it should be this way world. But we live in this is how it is world. Do we strive for change, and do we strive for things to be better and more on the side of this is how it should be? Sure. Are we there yet? Fuck no. Do we know we're not there yet? Fuck yes. So, in being so, I have all girl. I have far as nieces, I have all nieces, ranging from 20-some to fucking 3, right? So as an uncle who care about each and every one of them and their safety, I try to give them tools, and I try to guide them the best I can through this hell-written world that we do reside in. And doing so, if I give you advice, once again, it's advice. It's not law. It's not me saying that something's going to happen to you. It's me telling you, hey, be leery. Hey, make sure your head's on swivel. Hey, be careful, because we know how these motherfuckers act when this is presented to them in any form of fashion. Meaning, and this is, like I said, if I had nephews, it would be something similar. If I knew that the women acted like the men. Some of them do, but majority of them do not. If a man go out here and you see his testi, not his whole testicles, but you see a testy hanging out of his balls, out of his shorts, and the women act like the men, I say, hey, champ, tuck that. Because when they see it, they're going to be tripping. It's the same advice I give my nieces. Hey, you got your butt cheek out a little bit? Hey, you can wear that. My advice to you be, where you finna go? When you finna go here, hell, really don't even matter. You can go to goddamn gas stations and niggas act like niggas. So, and when I say niggas, I mean everybody, all male. Hell, some females are very aggressive. But just know that you might get some unwanted attention because people act the way they act in the world that we currently live. Not the world we want to live in, but the current world that we do live in. Mm-hmm. People should be allowed to wear what they want, or men should be held accountable for what they are doing. Y'all know it's not just men, right?
In the specific scenario that I just gave, that's what we were talking about.
Yes,
my love.
Yes. In a scenario especially when it's your kinfolk, they should be held very accountable. But when it's a nigga on the street, when there's a woman on the street, when there's somebody on the street, you can try to hold them accountable in that moment. You just don't know what the outcome may be instead trying to hold them accountable. Mm-hmm. Do you advise young black men, young black boys not to wear hoodies so they don't get unwanted attention from white folks? I do not advise them to not wear hoodies so they don't get attention from white folks. If they're going to a place, right, and I know it's predominantly white people, when I would tell them, hey, like I just said, I don't tell you not to do something. I tell you to be aware. Keep your head on the swivel. Pay attention to your surroundings while you're out here. Make sure that you are attentive. Don't be out here just wilding out, because that's when shit like that happens. Even when you're attentive, things still happen. Just because people are people, and like I said, we live in a hellacious place. This world is not kind to black and brown people, period. That's all I'm saying. Like I said, and Piatra can attest to this. I have a niece who likes to wear shit all the time. She wears too tight clothes all the time. And I don't say, Pietro said before I will, you might need to go change that. Leave that girl alone. She's fine. Hey, killer, hey, where you going? Oh, I'm just gonna go.
First of all, you ain't have to say her name.
It slipped. It slipped. But hey, where you going? I'm going here. Okay, cool. Just be aware. You might want to take your jacket. You got your jacket with you? Yeah. Cool, because she understands. Hey, I'm walking to a crowd of small-minded people. I'm going to put my jacket on because I don't want this. I don't want that negative attention towards me whatsoever. And just because she put her jacket on, don't mean she ain't gonna get it. She still might get it because, like I said, people are people, and that's how they get down. The world is not kind to women either. People have always overly sexualized black women and girls. True, it doesn't matter what we wear. This is also true, Michelle. Yes, that's
I think
why
it's the teacher going through something right now.
Yes,
chastising her for her dress, talking about, I guess it's explicit or whatever, just because she's a shapely woman.
Yes. They mad. Well, truthfully, when shit like that happen, will truly be the wives be mad, the girlfriends be mad. Cause like, why you all of a sudden go tell teacher comfort me, nigga? I seen that teacher up there, little nigga, and it's like, man, I just want make sure she got everything she need. Make sure she's successful with our child or children. Then they're like, you know what? This bitch come to school trying to show us up. Get her ass out of here. You got an opinion on the situation, Dwayne?
Of course you don't.
Why you say man don't?
Dwayne don't opinion.
Yeah, you just be discrediting the Kings like that. Go ahead.
Dwayne don't even be listening.
Go ahead, King. Show up.
Yeah, I wasn't listening. So I don't know what you're talking about. I was listening. I just heard. Nah, I mean, it's a thin line. It seems like it seems like, how can I say it? It seems like right, R. Kelly. It's no one that says you shouldn't be able to wear what you want to wear.
Mm-hmm.
Because, excuse me, I mean, because you should. It's just a thin line of perception of what's appropriate and what's not, and it's just all in the beholder's perspective.
Right
and like on whose authority is it that dictates what's appropriate and what's not? Like, I know we say that society dictates, like how we, quote unquote, conduct ourselves. But for one, society is constantly changing.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like it's just a thin line between whatever the beholder perceives and the beholded perceives. I mean, like if you wear what you want to, quote unquote, want to wear, and then you get, attention. It's like, how do you perceive that attention? Because it's almost like I don't. It's probably be taken the wrong way, but it's almost. I feel like it's kind of like in the realm of like sexual harassment, sexual assault.
Mm-hmm.
It's like this is gonna be taken like totally out of context and totally the wrong way. But
just saying, spit it out.
fuck it, I ain't nobody to be canceled because I ain't nobody. So whatever. It seems like sexual harassment is only sexual harassment if you have certain feelings about the person that's that's showing these feelings.
Mm-hmm. They're not confused.
So I get what he's saying. I don't think that would be taken the wrong way, but I would disagree with that. I get
Like
what you're saying. He's basically
if somebody
saying,
come and flirt with you and you feeling them or whatever, or you know what I'm saying, like you good with them. Mm-hmm. Like if you have some type of mutual attraction or something, then it's not sexual harassment. But if another person that you're not feeling does the same thing, then like, oh, he's harassing me.
That's a video on social media all the time. What likes me versus what I like, type of shit. What, like in the workplace, what I consider harassment, it'd be the fat guy with the smell lines, all this kind of stuff coming, talking to you. It's like, oh, this nigga harassing me, versus the Morris Chestnut guy come talking to you and be like, oh, this is flirtatious. I like this.
Right. So that's what I'm trying to portray as, like, when you're, quote unquote, wearing what you want to wear. Like, you know what I'm saying? If like Shamar Moore, or, whoever, some type of model type dude came up to you and you wearing what you want to wear, and you wearing this, I guess, provocative outfit or whatnot, and he come flirting with you, then it's just flirtatious. But if, like, some bummy, hood cat come up to you and starts doing the same thing, then it's like, ugh, get off me, no thank you, you know what I'm saying, all this type of attitude. So I feel like all this is in the eye of the beholder, but also in the eye of the beholdee. You know what I'm saying? And how each perceives the the interaction.
Yeah. How you perceive the flirter.
Right.
If you think the flirter is attractive to you, it's like, okay, I will allow this to be flirting. But if he's not attracted to you or she's not attracted to you, you like, oh no, call HR. This motherfucker harassing me.
Right. I think that plays a part in it.
So y'all may have a point, but this also has nothing to do with the original situation that I presented.
As far as the uncles and the young lady,
yes.
I think it should go both ways. I think, even though I think you should be comfortable, I think you should be cognizant that they're still males and that you still shouldn't. I don't know how I'm trying to put it, but you still shouldn't. I ain't saying you got to go put on like a parka or nothing, but just if you just got on a t-shirt or something, you maybe like go put on some shorts or something. But you ain't nobody say you got to go get dressed in a suit.
So
and on the other end, they shouldn't be, they should be your blood relative uncles and not be perverts.
Yes.
So,
it should.
So I think it goes both ways, but I don't think you should even invite the intention either.
Okay.
I don't get me wrong. I get what you're saying, but I have to rock on this one. I have to rock with the young lady or the mom in this story when she talked to the daughter about.
The mom said put something on, right?
So no, so all right. So how, I don't know if you heard Piatra 100%, but how it was portrayed was the mom told the daughter to put something on, your uncle's on the way, and the daughter rebuttal was, but mom, you always taught us, or you always taught me rather, if that I can be comfortable in our home no matter who comes here. And if I have to change my comfort of what I'm wearing because somebody's coming or because whoever is coming, then they shouldn't be coming over here.
You want to show it
basically
on my phone?
Right.
Hold on.
I'm just in the mind frame of that. You should have at least a little bit of middle ground. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't like I'm saying you ain't no need to go like just go put on a whole wardrobe. But like I said, if you just got on like a bra or something and you got on no panties or nothing, I mean, like go put on, something. I can remember like my cousin.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. You were saying something?
No, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say that like my cousin, this was years ago. This was actually it was 2019. But she had came here.
Go ahead.
She had came here, it was 2019. She came here to she was about to get married, so she came down here on a little girls trip, like right, like a bachelorette thing party, but like a little girls trip right before she's getting married.
Strippers and penises, yeah.
Yeah, well, it wasn't none of that. At least I don't know about it.
Yeah, but
would
you on a girl trip?
I mean, what? No, I'm saying the girls trip was to here. It wasn't. Anyways, anyways, they was in like an Airbnb, right? So I drove down there. They was on the south side, right off Camp Creek, and so I drove over there. It was actually the night that I got my DUI. But yeah, so I drove over there, right? And her girls are in there, right? And like, they're all in like just t-shirts and shit, right? Because it was early, but it wasn't early. It was like maybe like 8 or 9 o'clock or whatever. But they was all comfortable around each other. And my cousin, she's female. She she was just in a t-shirt or whatever, right? And like I'm sitting on the couch, and she comes and like sits down by me. You know what I'm saying? And like I've known her since she came out of the womb. I've changed her diapers and everything. So I felt uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? Because she's just in like a t-shirt and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I moved. Like she didn't go put on no shorts and no nothing else. She just was in what she was in. But I moved. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I ain't, and then they start talking about stuff, and I'm like, man, I don't want to hear that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because like, what I'm saying? I know you since you was a little chickadee. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear that shit or know you like that. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's you know what I'm saying, it's imperative on both parties to kind of, you know what I'm saying, facilitate whatever they think is appropriate, So even though she didn't like, because it was just to her, you know what I'm saying, it's just me, you know what I'm saying, I ain't like no stranger, no, it's just him, you know what I'm saying, he ain't nobody. Like if you ever saw Players Club when her cousin came to stay with Diamond and her boyfriend were there and she walked through the door and all she had on was t-shirt and panties. Yeah. And she's like, do you want to put something on? He's like, for Lance, he ain't nobody. So I mean,
fuck you, Lance.
Granted, you know what happened later, but in the movie, but so I mean, I think it's just prudent on both parties.
Yeah.
So that's my opinion on it.
I respect your opinion. What you saying, P?
That Dwayne's long-winded, but
she wasn't listening.
No, I was listening, and I was basically gonna say something to a similar effect. I was gonna say that basically I get what Dwayne was saying. Okay, naughty website working, bitches. Anyway, I get what Dwayne. Their website wasn't working when I was trying to check out. I get what Dwayne was saying. Yeah, I don't know. It's just such a line. So the part that I get, so I think about one time we were in Athens, since D'Angelo already called Kayla out, and make sure she know you started this. We were in Athens, and I think me and her were going to Joann's or something, and I realized that she had on some leggings, and they were very thin, and I don't know if she didn't have on underwear or if she had on a thong, but you can basically tell. I'm like, girlfriend, no ma'am, I need you to tie something up around your waist, do whatever it is you're gonna do to finagle this, but you need to fix this. And it's not that anything, I don't know, because part of me said, well, it's not that there was anything wrong with what she was wearing, but also I don't know, because it's gonna make me sound like a hypocrite.
Yeah, I'm waiting for you to say it. I'm over here anxiously and like, oh, she's from the backtrack the shit that she was saying earlier.
Definitely gonna make me sound like a hypocrite.
Say it.
The bottom line is she can wear what the hell she want to wear, but that don't give anybody else a license to approach her in a particular manner based on what she had on.
So basically what you're saying is that, like I said earlier, you understand how the world should be, but you also operate in the world that we currently are in. And knowing what you're dealing with, and knowing the type of people that you deal with in this hellacious place that we live, that we call society, you're like, okay, I want to try to protect her as much as possible, because I know what could potentially come out of this. Do it give anybody the right to say anything to her? Do it give anybody the right to touch her by any means necessary? No. And if it happens, we're going to fuck them up to the best of our ability. Correct? Mm-hmm. That's exactly what I said. It's just like in Lion King, and maybe you can relate to you a little better. But in Lion King, Mufasa told Simba, don't go to the Shadowy place with them goddamn hyenas. And he like, well, Dad, I thought you said all this kingdom belong to us. He like, yeah, it do. But don't fuck with them niggas over there. I'm just saying. I ain't saying they're going to kill you, but what I'm saying is it's potentially can be harmful. Should it be like the rest of Pride Rock? Should it be nice and shiny? It should be, but it's not.
It literally makes no sense. that example makes no sense.
I'm out here philosophizing. I'm out here trying to find my car answer.
Yeah. Anyway, basically what I was trying to say is I got what you were saying, Dwayne. My example wasn't a good example because it was about to make me sound like a hypocrite. But
like you want to do what they want to do, but you still want to try to alleviate any kind of potential harmful or bad interactions that might come from whatever another person might perceive.
Yeah.
So it's a thin line. It's a thin line.
Basically,
I think
we see all these. Keep fine. We see all these children in our lives, even the ones that become young adults. They're all Simba, and we're Mufasa.
Really, yeah.
And we gotta help them navigate Pride Rock. And you tell me ain't no good thing, I'll adopt you through the damn computer, Dwayne.
That really doesn't.
I send the virus.
That kind of doesn't.
Blurry ass computer screen.
Yeah. I'm sorry, buddy. You're kind of reaching on that one.
I seen the virus.
Yeah.
But hold on, we got comments. Let me see. So Eric said a white woman stopped her at a store to tell me I was going to have to keep the man off my child because she was so shapely. My child was 2 years old. Wow.
See, that's my thing. And I think that's why the whole uncle niece thing, that's where it was really coming to play to me. That's why I said Kayla's example wasn't a good example because she was an adult at that point. But I think about going back to Kayla when she was little. I told you my mama, Kayla was probably about 5 or so at the time, and she was in gymnastics, and so they were wearing a leotard.
I hate them fucking
leotard. And Kayla has always been very shapely. She built like her mama. They got real big butts and stuff. And she had on a leotard, and of course her little butt was eating up the little leotard. And I think after the show, she went and sat on her daddy's lap or something. And my mama had a real problem with that. She was like, she should not be sitting on his lap. But it's like, also, that's her father. So it's like, don't sexualize children. But I also understand, like Dwayne said, you're wanting to protect them. And it's such a mixed bag. And it sucks because people out here are so crazy and disgusting, and it's hard to navigate.
I can tell you now, we got a gang of nieces, and some of my nieces are very young, and I don't know if anybody else been around young children, especially when they see you and they're excited or they're just playing and they playing with you. What they do, and I don't know about women, but I know for men, one thing that they do consistently, especially the little girls, I feel like they run between your legs. They like to run down, they like come down and jump on you and shit. And you like, hey, calm that little shit down. You tripping. But then you tell yourself, you're like, look, you don't want to, it's like you don't want to shun the child because you don't want the child to feel like you're trying to, that you're like saying, get the hell away from me type vibe. But at the same time, the child also too young to be having a conversation like, you don't come into this area because, and it's like the child just trying to be a child.
Yeah.
But us as adults and us knowing this, the world we live in, like Pierre said, we're over-sexualizing everything because we know what this, what society is and how things can perceive and how things can be seen and this and that third. I'll tell Pierre, just yesterday we had one of our nieces. She was all in my face trying to take my glass stuff off. I had to dot her, man. I just said, get off of me. She laughed at me. She ate them. She ate them up and it was like, mo nigga. And I just had to back off. She the real deal. Michelle, I'm right. Michelle says a teacher facing backlash because she is shaped nice and they don't like how her clothes fit.
Yeah.
She had a turtleneck and loosely fit and a loose flowy skirt. Yeah, we already talked about that, Michelle. You late. I agree, Michelle. Take everything in me not to cuss her all day. All the way out. My bad. There's a difference between flirting and harassment. I don't need anybody flirting with me while I'm trying to do my job. But see, that's you, E. A lot of women want their flirt. A lot of women want their attention. And it's
how you say a lot of women know? How you come to that conclusion?
So Dwayne, I can't speak for nobody else on here but myself. Being in a corporate setting and seeing how a little flirting gets you further, and when I say I'm not even talking about your career, I'm talking about in the moment of something you're trying to do. A little flirting get you this thing that you're trying to get from this male, right? Mm-hmm. It's like it's a weapon. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And women will use that weapon as they should. Men use it when it comes to women that they think that like them. It's a vice versa thing. It just happens. I've seen so many inappropriate side eyes and hugs and giggles and little whispers and shit, and you're blatant in your face, as if you're not even there. You just be like, this shit is crazy. So, Dwayne harassed me, but we don't flirt with each other. Okay, all right. That's from Michelle. Dwayne says she love you. If I tell you to stop and then you continue, then you are harassing me. Exactly. That's facts. Harassment isn't flirting. Exactly, Eric. Harassment. I don't know. Like I said, it's a thin line. Like Dwayne said,
that's all I'm trying to say. That's all I'm trying to say.
Because Dwayne come talking to you at work, it's harassment. I come talking to you, it's flirting. See, it's my gosh, it's
right.
Anyway,
right. And like me and D'Angelo used to work together, and he flirted in the stores all the time, and they would flirt, and the ladies would flirt with him all the time,
And to Dwayne credit,
and he would never tell them he was married.
That's how I got promoted.
He was married.
Tell the whole truth, Dwayne. That's how I got promoted. I got promoted that same way.
Yeah.
I don't play those games.
Yeah. And he never tell nobody he was married or nothing. He just be out there flirting.
I didn't have a ring.
Flirting away, little whole flirty bird. Flirt. Flirty bird. Well, I was out there busting my ass working, and I didn't get nowhere.
But to Dwayne lies and shit. And Dwayne can attest to this. What we used to do, we used to merchandise. In that field, every merchandiser, wherever your store was, Your select stores that you merchandise every day. Dwayne, tell me if I'm lying. You had at least 3 women in there that would flirt with your ass every day. At least 3. And depending on who you were, you took it further. But you had at least 3 women all the time that would, hey, what's going on with you? And you be like, okay, what's up? I just really want to go ahead and get my job done today. Hey, what you doing? And I ain't gonna lie to you, I had 2 slow people. Dwayne, Sean had a slow man. It was one time. It was ridiculous. Dwayne, you know what I'm talking
about? I don't know what you're talking about, actually.
You know what I'm talking about. It used to be this white guy. That nigga had a thick mustache, bro. I'm trying laughing. What's up, Sean?
Hey, Sean.
This nigga had a thick mustache. And this nigga used to run up on you and say, hey, buddy, how you doing today? Yup, 138 Kroger's.
Hold up, I love you, bro. I love you, bro.
Yes. Hey, the man was mentally handicapped. The nigga was short. He was older. He wasn't supposed to be talking to people. And the reason we know this, because when somebody come around that corner, he takes the fuck off. Hey, brother, how you doing today? Oh, no. You'll see them before you see anybody. Skin when that nigga gone. That nigga love Sean, boy. I had that stuff for a little while. Like, this nigga making me uncomfortable. I come right out the background. Hey, buddy, you still over here working? You see me working, big dog. Hey, what you doing this weekend? Hey, man. Hey, come get your man if I knock him the fuck out.
But if it had been somebody that you had been attracted to, or, you know what I'm saying, didn't find least appealing, all that would have been, it'd have been okay, right?
Hey, I'm going to say this to you.
That's true, though. I mean, that does prove Dwayne's point.
Nope,
if
it
that
don't.
Was a woman who was doing that, or somebody you were interested in, it wouldn't help the same way as that man doing it.
No.
Right.
Let me tell y'all something. If a woman come up on me the way that creepy nigga was doing shit, I'm gonna give a fuck who. If it was a nigga, it could be Kelly Rowland whispering in my ear. Hey, buddy, what you doing this weekend? Hey, bitch, you don't get the fuck out of me. This is weird now. I liked it a little bit at the beginning. Now I don't like you no more. Get the fuck away from me. I don't. I felt like my man. I don't like mans no more. I'm not gay. Get the hell away from me, dog. Hey, man. Hey, I'm like to tell y'all, man. People are weird. The amount of shit that I've seen out here. Oh man.
It was a slow woman too.
Yes, it was a slow woman. I told you, I know I had 2 slow women. 2 slow women used to flirt me all the time. There used to be a slow woman at Moreland Kroger. She used to flirt all the time. It was another slow woman at Covenant Highway Kroger. And the thing is, they all act the same way, from the dude to the women. They just run up on you and talk, and then they run the fuck off. And and the thing is, they was always sweeping the floor or just walking around with an empty buggy. Now you're supposed to be doing some shit, but they're not doing it. They just see you. Hey, friend. Hey, what's going on today? Nan, what you doing? Oh, snap. Then they get the fuck on. Because somebody sees them doing what they're not supposed to be doing, and they get the fuck on. Then you see them again. Hey, how you doing today, friend? I'm doing good. I'm sweating. I'm tired. I'm ready to go. So, oh, man. Hilarious.
So was there ever a woman in the store that tried to holler at you that you were actually attracted to?
No, like I said, all my people were slow. Now, I didn't have them Dwayne problems. Dwayne had them type problems. Did you know my stores I was in? I had all older women.
Yeah, I felt like the women you talking about were always older women.
They were all older women.
Those are the ones you told me about. I'm just asking, was there one that you didn't?
So, like I'm telling you, the stores I worked in were older black women who was in the stores, who worked these stores. The young black chicks were trying to figure out how to rob the store, because few of them did. They set up little robberies at the chef's checkout shit. Okay. Or they was bagging or they was at the cash register,
Gotcha.
and they was kind of slow. So basically, I didn't see them that often.
Gotcha.
I saw the.
Is that a robbery if it's at self checkout?
Yeah.
Or is it just stealing?
No. See, you're not hearing me. They set up somebody to come rob the self checkout.
Oh, but how do you rob self checkout and not
listen to
everywhere
me?
else?
So back in the day when Kroger was 24 hours, they set.
Oh, look at you.
I'm sorry. Back in the day with Kroger 24 hours, and anybody can test this if y'all have a Kroger or a grocery store back in the day in y'all area. Self checkout used to be open 24. When they first introduced self checkout, there was a primary way for them to get customers in and out of stores in these late night hours without having to actually have multiple cashiers up front. So they would put one person at self checkout. I remember this because it was the Kroger not around the corner from my house. This young girl, it was a twin. She was twins. It was twins, two of them. And what they plotted on and what they pulled off, they had somebody come in there and pull a gun on them. Well, actually one of them, but both of them was involved in it. Pull a gun on them and quote unquote rob them in the wee hours of the fucking morning time. And the person got away. I can't remember how they could figure that the girl was lying and she set the whole thing, her and her sister set the whole thing up. But this is the type of young girls that's running around the store. Yeah, all the old chicks, they down there, they in the bakery. They working the drug GM section. They not doing like the heavy lifting stuff. And the ones who do the grocery, they're a little manly there. You know what I'm saying? So it's a fine line between how this thing used to work out.
You used to caught up with your other girl, your coworker. Let me throw this wifey at you.
She was very chatty and very.
She was a little manly too, but whatever.
She had to be. you saw what we did for work. Like a lot of people don't know what we did for work 100%. A lot of my family, they all say, "You got a truck?" No, motherfucker. Yeah, I used to be a slave, but I was free now. But no, so you had to be a little grizzly. But no, she was very promiscuous. That's what I'm looking for here. Yes. I'm not gonna call out her name. I'm just gonna say a big word and nobody knows what it means. Anyway, Dwayne already jetted out. His AOL account has timed out. But let me go ahead and do some black business y'all trying to do before, so we get up out of here.
Sean, you drunk all your water today?
Sean P said drunk all your water today. I don't know. Sometimes you speaking behind the TV. I mean the camera. So this is actually gonna be a black business that's like y'all already know about, but I'm gonna let you know some more stuff. Patty's Good Life. So, you can find these products.
That's Patty Pies.
No, that's why I'm introducing this.
I didn't know if that was what her brand was called. Patty's Good Life.
Yeah, it's called Patty's Good Life.
Yes. So, but this is Patty LaBelle. That's what I'm asking.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
You said Patty Pie, so I'm like,
yeah. I mean,
it's a pie.
I don't like water today. What? It was a question mark. I'm saying, have you drunk your water today? You said you're supposed to be maxing out. Piatra, why you sound sad? I'm not sad. Go ahead. I'm sorry I interrupted you.
That's fine.
Good Life.
Yeah, Patty's Good Life. So I just showed y'all a bunch of stuff. So Miss LaBelle, right, has released breakfast items. As you see here, you got your pancake sandwiches or whatever, like pancake stuff with different stuff. You got your what's this right here? Peanut butter and jam, and you got your chocolate hazelnut. So now, not only can you find Miss Patty items in Walmart, you can also find them in Target.
Oh, she branched out.
Yeah. So the breakfast items, like I said, you can find these in Target. Let's go to the next one. That's the interview. I got you. Okay, the peach cobbler, of course, you can find it in the bakery in the Walmart. Again with the pies, this in Wally World. She got bread pudding in Wally World. That's the pancakes, sweet potato pie. That's what started everything.
It's not moving on the screen. It's moving on your screen?
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
I guess I was about to say, you getting the fuck on my screen. Here you go. You got Southern. So she got Southern.
Dwayne said it's on Amazon too.
Okay, Amazon too. She got Southern buttermilk pancake joints and mini joints. She got her own syrup. Y'all know y'all. We so used to Aunt Jemima syrup. Now you got patty syrup. You got her mac and cheese bowl. You got the regular size pancake joints. You got pancake mix. So if you don't want them little bending pancakes you put in the microwave or oven, whatever, you got your own waffle and pancake mix. You also have let me see what else was. Oh yeah, banana pudding. That's if I'm not mistaken, that's in Water World right now. But yes, so long story short, Patty got breakfast now. You got deep dish pie. You got in the first food section in Water World. Actually, no, this actually might be Target. Okay, I don't know if you know, but the packaging, yeah, it's Target. So the packaging is different. So everything got Patty Good Life on it. I'm noticing this and what you call it, Target with a picture on. Well, I don't know. The sweep I got a picture on too. But anyhow, she got breakfast items. She got breakfast. She got dessert on lock. She got dinner items. Here, only thing Patty missing is turkey and ham. Shit, she got the whole Thanksgiving meal from breakfast to lunch and dinner locked down. So give her a check. Like Dwayne says, also on Amazon. Like I said, she's in Water World, and she's also in Target. I want to say she has a website, y'all. Let me see.
I wonder if her items are diabetic friendly. I've never looked at it enough to know. But I know she has like a diabetic friendly cookbook and stuff because she's a diabetic.
She is. I know that what she was saying before that she's like somehow items it's not overly sweet because she's thinking about other fellow diabetics like herself.
Gotcha. Dwayne said she doesn't have a website.
Okay, that's what I thought too. I ain't seen that. But so
she's on Facebook now.
Yes, everybody Patty age and high is on Facebook. I swear.
And okay, Sean, I saw it.
But yeah, so definitely I said check out, man. She just introduces breakfast line to her lineup. Like I said, if you anybody like Piatra who love breakfast items and love eating breakfast, check out, see what's going on. Hell, when you check out, man, for the ones who got YouTube pages and whatnot, even if you don't have a YouTube page, you got your social media platform, man. Eat it, review it, share the review, let people know how the food really is. Let people know what you feel about it. And give us some good promo. Now, if you don't like it, then keep it to yourself. It's okay. Everything is for everybody, but you get what I'm saying. I just want to throw that out there. Boom, boom, boom. But yeah, so that's all we got for y'all. Wonderful 4 people tonight.
Did anybody go see Woman King before y'all go?
Michelle, I know you should have seen Woman King. You was in it.
Bianca wanted to go see it yesterday, but I didn't feel like it. And I thought maybe we would go tomorrow, but now we have car trouble, so.
Tell Larry I said we can kick you when I feel better. Who the fuck is Larry?
I'm worried about the man in the wheelchair. I
read that. I'm about to say, nigga, I want to tell. The thing is, Amari felt infatuated with Larry because he wished that Larry talked to him. But it's all right. 2022.
Yeah, it came out yesterday, Dwayne. Or I guess probably Thursday night. But yeah. I think yesterday was actually the release date.
Yeah, because we could have saw it Thursday night. Yeah. But I was trying to go see it yesterday. Because I knew it was gonna be lit. But Piatra didn't want to see no violence. I tell you that right now from everything I'm reading. I wasn't
in the mood for that.
That's what I said. You want to see no violence. From everything I read, everything I saw, this is gonna be violent city.
It's really the way.
Yeah, and it's PG-13.
Really?
Because there's no blood. Mm. But they say the way they display the violence in it, you won't even pay attention. There ain't no blood dropping. I don't want to go see her movie and Viola say I'm harassing her.
That's why I said really, Dwayne.
Hey, I don't know. Well, I'll go see it for you. She know I ain't harassing her.
Yeah, like I said, I wanted to do, help their opening weekend numbers, but I guess we'll get there next week or next weekend.
There you go, Sean. Fight back. Hit that little nigga where it hurt. Keep on tomorrow. Your grandmama gonna be on. All right, keep on now. Keep on, brother. But anywho, like I said, man, y'all have a wonderful and prosperous rest of your week. Stay blessed, stay positive, stay up. Piat, you got anything for people for?
See y'all tomorrow.
Hmm?
One. Whatever, nigga. See y'all tomorrow for One Design at 6 p.m. Unless something comes up, of course. But my plan is to be there.
Our plans be there. Okay, something come up, but
y'all be there too.
Be there, be square. 6 p.m. tomorrow. Don't forget football tomorrow. So, what'd you throw that for?
I didn't throw it.
God damn! I was just talking real shit. But yeah,
have a good evening. Stay safe, everyone.
Yes. We love y'all. Peace.
Bye.
Deuces. That's my Dwayne impersonation.
Mm-hmm.
Deuces.